Up in here.
What up, what up, what up?
We live up in here.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's cracking?
What's
going on?
cracking? Not much.
You had a busy day.
Did.
Yeah. You want to talk about it?
No.
Here, lay on my couch. Lay
Hey,
your head on my pillow
Bow, bow.
and just relax. Boom, bam, 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 you do the pillow. We're stupid.
I'm not stupid.
You are. But today was a good day, right?
Today was a good day. It was very busy.
Yeah.
A lot happening at work.
What happened to work?
Just busy. It's month end, so.
The month end. Ooh.
The month is coming to an end.
To an end.
An end.
To an end.
And most times.
Oh my God, tomorrow's the 1st.
Tomorrow is the 1st. So here we are. We're month ending.
We should play an April Fool's joke on Janelle.
Like what?
Like, no, that would be cruel. Never mind.
No, we're not playing the "we're buying you a horse" game. No, we're not.
April Fool's jokes are all cruel.
They are. It's just
All
to
of
be
them.
mean.
Like, oh my God, will you marry me? Yes.
Psych. April Fools.
Just kidding. Friend zone.
That's where I would go with it. I'd be like, cool, because you know what? This isn't an April Fool's joke. I am serious. It is over.
Wow. You thought you had a girlfriend until she broke up with you on April Fool's because you got bad jokes.
Bad jokes. Your timing sucks, bro.
Your timing sucks. Your timing is horrible.
Bad timing.
So you had a busy day, month in. My day was interesting as well. Filled with, I had my first full day in my new office.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it.
Too bad, sir. Why don't you like it? What's wrong with it?
I feel like I'm sitting in timeout.
You're not in time out. You have a door. You have the ability to close the door
But
and say,
I don't like feeling alone.
well, you're not alone. We're in the house together.
But listen to me. I don't like feeling alone.
I mean, you shouldn't have felt alone today as many times as you had interruptions back there.
Oh my God.
There's no reason.
The way that vacuum slow rolled down the wall.
It wasn't the vacuum.
Whatever it was.
It was the.
He couldn't let go of whatever he had in his hand. And I'm literally like,
hey, y'all.
So,
hey, Monique, hey,
about the job. Do you want the job?
Slam!
Bam! Scrape. Crash.
And what's he's just looking at it. Sorry. Which is funny. Why is it funny? Because I told him, Dad, I'll get it later.
Yes.
Which is funny. I told him I would pick it up later.
I know.
This weekend is what I meant.
I know.
Later. And he was like,
I'm doing it now.
actually, y'all are about to get this work right now. Every time, guys, every time. I think it's just the Lord is like, that's going to be your thing. You always hit the microphone every time.
It was so hard that time.
Was it loud? Did you hear it?
God, it startled me. It startled me.
I'm so sorry.
I'm
sorry, y'all. I always hit
She
this
ain't
stupid
sorry.
thing every time.
She ain't sorry.
Blame Vera for all this techie, microphone-y.
Wait a minute.
Hey, y'all.
You sent
Hey,
me.
Larnell.
You sent me an invoice to approve what you wanted to buy.
I didn't want to buy this.
It was all your idea.
No, it wasn't.
All of this is you.
Oh my God! Please,
Babe, we should go live.
Where's Josh?
We should.
Where's Josh? Where is Josh?
Let me have my
no,
moment.
No.
We should have a podcast.
Thou shalt not lie on thine wife.
That ain't the Bible.
Saith the Lord of hosts.
Where's your Bible?
I'm
Read
not.
it. It ain't in there. I believe you, but it's not in there. You shouldn't lie to your wife, but it ain't in the Bible. It is, but not like that. Anyway.
Wow. Let's get into this.
Back to where I was.
Yeah.
Before I was so rudely.
Oh, you tried it. It's the disrespect.
Y'all doing good tonight?
Y'all all right? Y'all good?
I gave away 3 jobs today.
Come on, 3 jobs. But
It should have been 7.
I was gonna say, but you had like 7 or 8
Should have
interviews.
been 7.
Oh.
I felt good about one of them. This guy was definitely underqualified, but he was a solid dude.
And now, see, sometimes being under doesn't necessarily mean out.
And
it just
so
means a little more training.
I talked to my supervisor, And he was like, "You should see if he's interested in customer service and not claims."
Oh.
I said, "Okay," because he
Nice.
making minimum wage at the Quick Trip.
Oh.
So I mean, even the $18.50 for the customer service is gonna be all
I
right.
thought Quick Trip. Oh, you got to be in management at Quick Trip.
Management.
Yeah. Okay.
But he was all for it. I
Oh.
said, "Cool. I'm gonna talk to you on Monday for the other part of the interview for the other job you're gonna try to get." He still got to wow me though.
Come on, babe. You done got him this far. Now the poor man, he out here
It's
trying
my
to get a
job to open the door. It's your position. It's your job to fill the space. If you don't have enough for the room, get out of here.
So rude. Y'all, he is a mess.
I am a
Don't
mess.
encourage the bad behavior.
I mean, you should encourage it.
I'm going to keep my frames. The doctor said I don't need them anymore. But I like my
I have
glasses.
a question for you, babe.
Okay, I have an answer. Oh, we're starting? Okay.
If I gave you 30 seconds to say whatever you wanted to me without consequences,
Child.
what would it be? Ooh.
Is that right now? Live? You want to do this live? I'll do this.
Is there profanity involved?
What? Why would you ask? Is there profanity? Like, you should be more concerned about the context, not whether I'm saying bad words.
You know me. I don't care about no context.
Larnell said, "What are the hours? I may need this job too, sir."
Send me a message privately, Larnell, and I will give you everything you need to get a job at Geico.
Boom.
And if anybody else is watching, if you want to work for Geico, go to geico.com/careers. See what they got. If you see something you like, send me a message privately, and I will see what I can do, because I am a senior hiring specialist for Geico. Right.
Hey.
Anyway, yeah, I don't care about you know me.
Okay.
Now, if you want, if you don't feel comfortable, I will gladly give you a private audience you can share with me later.
Perfect. I'll hold on to that.
All right.
But 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
Because it ain't gonna take me 30 seconds to say what I want to say.
Ooh, without consequences?
Without consequences?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a rough one. Because if I gave you 30, you gave me 30 seconds, I know there'll be consequences.
There was consequences in the kitchen. And that wasn't even 30 seconds. It was like 5.
What happened in the kitchen?
My carbs.
Oh my God. Carbs. Anyway. All right.
Y'all like carbs? I like carbs. Is it my turn? It's my turn.
Dippin'.
I just opened the door.
Ray Jenkins.
Hey, Ray.
What's going on, bro?
Bruh, I'm coming to get near that car. I'm going to call Irene for photography, Danielle for makeup. Okay, I got a situation.
Bro, that car.
I'm making it work. Because that red is for real.
That Cadillac is...
Y'all got to see this car. It is absolutely gorgeous.
I need to see your manager, Ray, so I can secure an appointment for a photo shoot at your house.
Right. Who do we... Hey, message Viren who we got to contact. I just want to know.
I just want to ride. I just want to ride down 6th. Just one good Sunday afternoon. Just
after it's so hot
like
now.
4:45.
Can we do like 6:15? Because then the sun is setting. It's like
one way and on the way back, the sun will be set, and you can just have that moment. Anyway,
it ain't gonna
go
take
ahead,
us
babe.
2
Come
hours. On. Okay. Tell me about a time in our. We already did this. But all right, tell me about a time in our relationship when you were most proud of me and why.
I was most proud of you. I know we answered this before, but I'll answer it again in a different way. When you decided that I'm gonna cry.
You're gonna cry?
Yep.
Don't cry.
I felt it.
Oh, don't touch you either.
Don't touch
you're
me.
Gonna cry.
Don't touch me. Listen, I'm gonna cry. Cry, baby. Listen, it's the truth. It's the truth, boy.
I married a crybaby.
Mm-hmm. This is rough. It's not rough. It's good though. See, you got to know the history of me, right? And my children, and the failures of fatherhood.
Oh, pause for the cause. Monique. So we play this game every Tuesday and Thursday. We love it. It's called Tonight's Conversation. And it's conversation topics for couples.
And see, we also got this one. Your arm is longer, babe. Relationship debates.
Relationship debates is good. We usually do relationship debates on Tuesdays, and then we do Tonight's Conversation. What is it? Connecting Couples. Connecting Couples is the other one.
But when we got engaged, right, and then married, I was very concerned about
I got two
being
rings.
A parental figure in your home.
Oh.
I was very worried and concerned. And when you decided to say, Varen, I would love for you to help father and parent my children.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. Because I know where you came from.
Sure.
So,
and trust me, that was not an easy
So to have the
decision
to say it, I was like, wow. I know her history. I know the pain she's had. I know where she's been. And she still had the courage to trust me. That was a pretty big deal.
Yeah, that was
pretty big deal.
That was a big deal. That was a big deal. I kind of shocked myself with it, only because I mean, that's not true. I say this and I tell this story all the time. Like, I knew you were going to be my husband before you knew.
Oh, did you?
I was going to be your wife.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, my turn.
Arnell, I got a upgrade.
The upgrade.
Last year. Wait, when was it? Last year.
Wow.
Wait. Yeah, It was last year.
Wow.
Wait.
Was it? When was it?
I don't know. It was last year.
You better ask the Lord.
Has it been a year?
I'm about to be offended.
Wait, listen, because see,
Don't
30 seconds. It didn't even take me 30 seconds
don't
to say whatever I wanted to say.
Don't touch me.
I can touch you if I want to. But has it been a year?
I have a question for you.
Wait a minute. No, I'm serious, because now I feel like I'm losing my mind.
We ain't got time for this.
It was last year.
It definitely was. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Stop it. We don't have time. We have time.
Where do you see us 10 years from now?
Oh, in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Just on a beach.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
I have a horrible Jamaican accent.
You do.
It sounds Hispanic.
It does. It's weird. Like, who goes to Jamaica and sounds like a Hispanic?
It speaks Spanish. Como se dice?
Jerk chicken.
Jerk chicken.
In Espanol.
In Espanol.
But I do want to learn Spanish. I'm not even going to front. I think that's going to be my next class.
10 years you see us in Jamaica for real?
Yeah.
All right. That's all you got?
Jamaica, on a ranch, in a ranch house.
In a ranch house.
With 2.5 horses.
2.5?
Yeah, because you
know
how they always say, like, I want a white picket fence, a husband, a white picket fence, 2.5 kids.
I don't know who said that, but they do.
Horses.
They do.
I also want the income to be able to feed the horses.
Come on, yes. Income.
Okay, yes.
Come on, income. You got the last one. Let's go.
But this, babe, you didn't shuffle these.
I didn't. I just pulled them out.
Because we did that one already.
Come on.
Hey, Miss Jasmine.
Hey, Miss Jasmine.
Oh, man. We did this one, too.
We've done.
Just give me...
Oh, do that one. Oh. I'll answer that.
Oh, this is a good one. And this leads right into what we're talking about.
It does. It was perfect.
From 1 to 10, how emotionally available would you say I am for you, and why?
How
emotionally available I am for you?
10 me. 10.
A 10?
Yeah. Like, that light stay green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because.
Hey, Betty.
Padreon. That's her last name.
Oh, I'm all. That's not nice. I don't know if you just called her,
but I would definitely say 10. You are emotionally available for me all the time. Mm-hmm. And I attempt to be as available as often as I possibly can. Sometimes I get stuck. You know, waffles, right? They got those squares. Sometimes I get stuck in a square.
I love waffles.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, I forgot pancake mix on the grocery list.
What?
Ah,
It was.
sorry.
Did you get biscuits?
Yeah.
You didn't get the biscuits.
They're in the freezer. I hope they're in the freezer. I didn't check the fridge.
If I didn't get my biscuits.
First of all, I was with a client while you was putting groceries away. So they are somewhere in there.
Sorry.
Hey, Mario.
Sorry. I was tending to my domestic duties while the doctor was seeing one of her patients.
All right.
Anyway, you said Larnell is on there?
Larnell is on here.
Hey,
and Monique, and I think Jasmine.
Larnell, you
and
put
Mario.
a post up the other day. Is it okay? I know we said we were going to talk about it. Do you mind if we mention what the comment said? Because if you do mind, I respect it. But if you don't mind, I'd love to talk about it. But I definitely want to respect your question, your statement on your page.
I'm pretty sure she's fine with that.
Yeah.
But I'll wait for her to reply if she wants.
Until then, being emotionally available for your spouse, fiance, significant other, or partner is essential for your relationship.
Yeah.
I know that you have days, and we are programmed to be selfish. We're programmed to worry about me and what I feel,
Right.
what I want to do.
Yeah.
And so we have to recondition ourselves to be emotionally available, even when I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
I may have a low day. Even if my availability isn't 100% of what I usually can give.
Yeah.
I still should be available emotionally because those things are crucial for the health of your relationship.
Sure. Larnell, is it cool for us to talk about your post that you posted? It's on Facebook, so
It's
why
on the
wouldn't
book.
it be okay?
Okay. Then we'll dig on in. The question or the statement was, anything a man loves, he takes care of. And yeah, there are some very interesting layers to that.
I gotta get myself together for this one.
Gotta get myself together. I got somewhere to go.
Oh, Ace. I gotta talk to Ace about giving me a copy of that one.
A copy of that one.
I just want it signed.
Oh, okay.
I know their brother.
Did I tell you I went to a private concert with the Marys?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I cried. I was so happy.
You're so funny.
Whatever.
I know.
I saw all my favorite musicians.
Oh.
I had a
Ball.
ball. My feet hurt so bad. I don't know how they do it in them heels.
You guys.
Dancing, spinning, shouting, jumping.
Put in the
walking.
comments how y'all do in the heels.
Man, not no regular heel. I'm talking about the heel.
Yeah, no, the four
I
and
was
up.
like, y'all
Four
got
and up. Yeah.
mutant strength in your feet. To do all that, hikama shine and shouting and running with them heels on.
That's funny.
Anyway.
Woo, that's good.
Oh, love. Right? Love. The layers to love for a man in regard to
I see it, sis. Sorry.
anything a man loves, he takes care of.
Right.
There's layers to it because I know men that take care of things they don't love. I know men who will take care of something, treat it like it's gold, not out of love, but out of just normal manliness. There's something within the man that says, I got to take care of it. Now, some of the layers come from a very toxic place.
Yeah.
Because just because I take care of you doesn't really mean that I love you. There are some people, places, or things, men, what are you pressing? Stop doing it.
I was looking for the reacts.
It's right there where it says react.
Oh. There.
I don't need you disconnecting nothing.
That's what Oh, I have to
fine.
turn it off?
It'll stop by itself.
Oh.
But it's very true.
Hey, Jennifer.
A man will take care of something, not necessarily out of love. See, just because I say I love you
Yeah.
doesn't mean my love for you is healthy.
Sure.
Because for men sometimes, even women, that comes across as really control. So I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna protect you because I want to control you.
Mm.
So if you are not used to having something like that,
Yeah.
then you may be up like, come on in and love me. Come on in and take care of me.
Right.
Not realizing you let a whole narcissistic demon inside your house or your car or your heart or your mind. Layers. Because men are interesting.
They
And
are
so,
very colorful.
very, very colorful. You know, there are so hitting mics and sipping tea. That's your thing?
Listen.
But anyway, love for a man. Now, not all men are like that. I'm not saying, oh, this is what men do. No, but I'm saying it is a thing.
Yeah.
It is a thing. You know, I love this. I love this person. So I'm going to take care of it because I feel it's like some men love out of guilt.
Yeah. Some women do that.
I had
too,
a whole marriage out of guilt.
And you know what the cold part is?
18 years. Like I feel sorry.
Here's the thing.
It was pity.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
It was pity, but for something that you didn't even create. Like you felt bad and you felt like
I did.
You had to protect and care for, and it was like you wanted to be Superman,
Captain.
but really what I feel like, and I mean I wasn't there, but here's how I feel about it. I feel like it was your desire as a man to be a caretaker.
Yes.
In the sense of, let me provide for you, let me protect you, let me...
There was some innocence there.
Yeah. And so it definitely was mishandled.
Definitely mishandled, but also out of turn, out of time, out of season. Did I say out of order?
And out of texture.
It was just out of ... Insert what you would like.
You guys, the reactions are good for me.
You're gonna enjoy that.
I need my own mouse.
Let me just move this.
I just need my own. Give me the mouse.
No, but it's true. So when it comes to love in relationships, if you don't have a healthy, keen, focused discernment, like I'm not talking about, oh, he smells good, or she smells good, or she treats me nice, or when she look at me, I get the tingles. If you don't know, like it's authentic and real.
Like your blood pressure.
Yeah, you probably should have ate all them Salitos yesterday. You probably should have had that rice-a-roni. It's like 4,000 milligrams of sodium in one little tiny box of rice-a-roni. Drink some water. That's probably what that is.
The tingling.
The tingling is you need water. You're thirsty. You're dehydrated. Huh? But it's true.
It is.
It is true. And I've seen some people get caught up in some horrible toxic relationships.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have the ability to know that this man, I'm going to talk to the brothers, that this man wasn't in love with her.
Yeah.
But he wanted to control her.
Yeah.
Because he had mama issues. He had daddy issues.
Right.
He had control issues that he never resolved. So he had the assumption in his mind that I have to control her to let her know that I love her. Because if I don't control anything, I don't have any peace about myself as a man.
You know what's so funny is I've learned that like men and women who are like overly controlling to in any arena, right? Whether it's at home or at work.
Yeah.
The opposite is where they lack control.
Okay.
Right? So instead of at home it being a partnership, it's the other spouse is in so much control that they feel like when they get to work, they have to show up as
I've arrived.
The HNIC.
Yeah.
Because that's just what it is for me. Mm-hmm. And this is my show and I'm running this and then when they get home, they're like, yes.
And let's not forget that, how can I say this without offending 14 people?
I feel like I'm going to offend way more than that.
We get real desperate. People get desperate when they feel a deficiency.
Yeah. Instead of fixing it.
Like, oh, I'm hungry, knowing that I have food at home. But I'm going to go ahead and just stop at Taco Bell.
Child.
Because I'm
and
hungry
fill
now.
Up your gas tank. Immediately.
So my stomach gets full with Taco Bell because I was hungry then, but I didn't have the discipline to wait till I got home. That's a word for somebody on this here.
Who's it for?
Live. Who's it for? You?
Raise your hand.
Or you? Raise your hand.
Put your hand in there.
Who's the word for? Wait till you get home to eat.
Yeah.
And you in your home is enough. See, if we had more people who were single, I think, working on themselves to develop themselves, to be whole, to be full, instead of just, I need someone to complete me.
Yeah.
I need someone to make me feel better. Lies
you don't.
From the pit of hell. Those are not truths.
It's not true.
And I've said it to you to your face. I didn't need you to get complete.
And I was already complete when I met you.
Oh, yes, you were.
I'm just saying.
Let it breathe. Let it breathe.
No, because you're being disrespectful.
No, I'm not.
They can't see the way that you're looking at me. Anyway.
It's true.
The mindset to fix, change, resolve, deal with, handle, right? Yep. Because singlehood is not a bad place to be.
It's not.
Like, being single is probably the best time for you to enjoy selfishness.
In a healthy way.
In a healthy way. Like, you don't have to come home. You can come home and throw your shoe in two different sides of the house. And
not shoe over here.
Not worry about nobody saying, hey, Heidi.
Heidi.
Nobody saying a word about what you're doing with your shoes.
Nada. And you know what else, babe?
You don't have to come home.
It's biblical.
It is.
Paul said himself in one of his own letters to one of his own churches, I would prefer that you would not be married. Because when you're single, you can do more for God.
Yeah. You can. I did.
But when you get married, he says you become consumed in the oneness with your spouse.
There's distractions when you're married. There are. Listen, I'm not even fronting. Like, these are the things that they're not going to tell you before you get married that I am, because I don't listen. I want y'all to hear me out for real. I had a whole plan, regimen, daily routine.
Yes, you did.
Okay?
And it was
daily routine. Every single day I had a routine. My routine, obviously, hey, Melissa, had to shift because I got married.
Yeah, I am. Hi.
I didn't realize the significance on how much it was going to shift, right? It shifted just enough for me to be like, wait a minute, I forgot I used to do that. Like, that kind of shift. I was so caught up in and focused on us and our home and our family and this, that I put myself outside. Like, go stand outside at the curb for a minute. I'll be back.
And a big part of that, I think, is intentional because...
Hey, Todd.
Hey, Todd. What's going on, fam? Two have to become one.
Right.
So we are making one new entity.
Yeah. It's no longer me doing this and me doing that and me doing this. It's we are doing this and we are doing that. And that it's just, it shifts, it changes. So enjoy being single, enjoy, being by yourself.
Take these people through a vetting process.
Yeah.
See, what I see from this position, looking at singles right now, is that too many are not vetting these potential people. And they bring them into their sphere.
Yeah.
They bring them into their atmospheres, thinking, "Oh, this person is legit. Come into my home."
Yeah.
No.
Pause. Hey, Dr. Tanya Strozier.
Dr. Strozier.
Okay.
Come on, doctor.
Congratulations.
What?
Yeah, she did it. And
Doctor?
she's still doing it.
Still doing it.
She just, yes, girl, go get it.
I think everybody in her family got a PhD.
Good.
I think. No, maybe close, but still.
Still.
Shout out.
Anyway, go on. I'm sorry.
Clap. Go ahead.
I can do my clap
You can do the-
emojis. This
go.
for you. This for you, doctor.
Doctor.
Yes. Glory. Yeah.
But I really think singles should do a better job in vetting people and allowing time and space to create the opportunity instead of, if I bring them close, I can see what happens. Don't do that.
Nah, so that's funny because me and Viren dated for
5 hours.
Stop doing this.
I got married to you in the parking lot. You waited a few years.
I did wait a few years.
Mama.
Hey, Mom.
Mama.
Because I do remember the moment where I was like, oh, God, is he ever gonna propose? Like, good grief. To the point that I had just was like, whatever. I just was like, it's fine. He'll do it when he gets ready.
But what was I doing though?
Fixing you.
See, you had a head start.
I did. I had 2 years on you, and I was back here like, if you don't hurry up. But I was like, then when I realized
The ink was still drying on the divorce decree.
Here's the thing, okay? I was a flight risk, and the Lord was like,
Just
a few things that she can't know
can't
about.
know about right now. We got to wait a
There's
little
a
bit.
couple things that she can't
Couple
know
things.
and can't hear. So we just gonna
We're gonna let that go. Gonna let it wait.
a year and a half. She's already involved
Boom.
and invested.
Drop
She's
it
not
like it's
gonna be like, no. I'm gonna remind her that you're her husband.
And you had a dream about me
And-
twice.
Yeah.
I am the one.
And then
Me.
I was like,
What?
I told Tari, like, well, it's too late.
It's too late now.
It's too late.
I
girl.
had that heart all up in my hand. I was like,
can't do
yeah.
nothing about it. It's a
Boom.
year and a half later, girl. And
Hallelujah.
then all I could do is just look at it. So is it okay to go without talking to your spouse for a couple days?
I've been married to you for 3 years. There is not a day, minute, or an hour that I don't speak to you.
Lies. There's minutes. Not hours, but there are minutes.
Like if I pass you,
Hey, babe.
hey,
I'd be like, he
What's
don't
good?
want to stay in his office. I gave him an office he don't want to stay in it.
I speak to you. But go ahead and answer the question, then I'll answer the question. Go ahead.
So without talking to your spouse for a couple of days about a specific subject, an argument, like what are we not talking about? Because it is the most healthiest thing to do is communicate with your spouse, your partner, even when you're dating, courtship. It's important to have open communication and dialogue between the two of you in order for you guys to grow.
Yeah.
If you don't want there to be a like stagnant,
Sure.
residual, I don't know who you are, then remain the same.
Yeah.
But
One thing I've learned in customer service, I've worked in customer service on the phone call centers for a long time. And one thing we teach reps is about dead air. When someone is speaking to you, it deserves a response or reaction, even if it is, I heard you.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Mhm.
Please allow me a moment to research that, and I'll be right with you. That's a whole lot better than you giving me your situation, and then there's. So even if the communication to you is, I hear you.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Mhm.
Would you allow me a few moments to process that? We've had situations like that. My wife said, listen, Baron, I heard it. There's something I need to talk to you about, but I need the time to process it because I am the person that says, let's do it right now. Let's go. She's the person, let me process it. Let me figure it out because sometimes these words can be a little reckless.
Yeah, well, I know my mouth, and not that I'm intentionally reckless, but I want to make sure that in conversation, I'm not just
Sure.
saying whatever comes to the very first front of my mind. It might be how I feel, but it might not be what I truly want to say, or how I want to convey the words, or how I want them to come out. Most times, if it's something like of seriousness or importance, I'm not going, hey, Pastor Joanna.
Pastor Joanna.
I'm not going to make it a point to just and say whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like, all right, babe. Like I heard you.
Heard you.
Give me like 3 days.
Give me a couple days.
Give me 3 hours. Like whatever time I need for however deep the situation is.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it requires an immediate response.
Sure.
What do you want for dinner? What?
Yeah.
Give me 3 minutes and I'll get back to you.
I'll figure it out. Let me go do an inventory check.
Hey, sis. Irisha,
what's happening?
So then Ivy says, yes, just dating. Nothing has to be wrong. I wouldn't suggest that. I wouldn't say just not speaking to, even in a courtship. Me and Varen talked every day on the way to work and on the way home. And it made for good conversation and communication building. And I always knew, like, if I don't talk to him on the way to work, then I'll talk to him on the way home. But I always talk to him at some point throughout the day.
Yeah. And even in those times when there was silence because things were being processed, I would give her time and space, but I would still touch.
Yeah.
Because I understand she has a love language that requires a touch. So even though she was still processing information, let me go over here and rub these feet.
And it was always like, I can talk about anything else.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk about whatever that subject is right at the moment.
And often, given the time and space to process,
you're welcome, Heidi.
You found the solution.
Right.
Without even having the conversation. He's like, I figured it out.
Yeah.
I was tripping about so-and-so, such and such. Wasn't even a part of my house.
Yeah.
And I got it. But thank you. Thank you for the space.
Right.
Because, yeah.
Yeah.
But it requires you to be secure.
It does.
If you're an insecure person, like, oh my gosh, does she hate me?
Yeah, he's not. Well, and I'm so like, I need a minute, and I'll walk away sometimes, and then I have to come back and be like, sorry, babe, I just had to, I had to do this or I had to do that or whatever in order to not create hostility in my home.
Sure.
Like, I don't want him to ever feel like I'm just brushing him under the rug.
Right.
Even when we were dating, I didn't do that.
No, you didn't.
I was very much involved in how we communicated, why we communicated, and when we communicated.
Come on, what, where, how, and why, and when. If you're not honest about who you are, or see, let me back up 14 steps. That's my number tonight, 14.
I know, what's happening?
I think the Lord has given me a number. We're going to pray about it later. But I think that there has to be a discovery prior to a relationship to know who you are.
Yeah.
What's your language of love? What's your style of communication? People don't have those conversations.
No.
I am a direct communicator.
Yep.
And it's very methodical.
Yeah.
But it can also be very intellectual. Like it could be all up in the stars and quasars.
Y'all, sometimes Varen he gets so encyclopedia-ish that I'll just look, this is me. I'll just be like, because I'll be like, what are you even talking about? And then I'll be like, babe, come down off the cloud because I don't even know what you're talking about.
Come down off the cloud.
And then he'll be like, sorry, so this is what I mean. So this is what I was trying to say. And then I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, dumb it down for me. Okay. It does not have to be Einstein level. I just need to understand what it is you're saying. Like, hello?
But you really have to know your audience.
You do.
You have to know your audience and know okay, I'm going to say it, then I'll try to explain it. And if I do it wrong, fix me.
I'm not fixing it.
You have to know the value of your words.
Yeah.
Like, I can say a word, it has value to me, but when it penetrates your ear gate, it may devalue you. So if I don't know the value of the words that I say,
Hey, Erica.
if I'm not responsible or accountable for those words, and I'm just saying whatever I want to say,
yeah,
those things can penetrate your ear gate and hurt you.
right,
And I'm just saying, hey, blah, blah, blah.
right. Now, the other part of that is like, remember to always, remind yourself who it is that you're talking to,
Facts.
right? Like, I never want to hurt my partner unless he tells me I can't have carbs, and then we don't talk for hours.
I didn't say she couldn't have carbs. I just made a suggestion other than carbs, and she called me a bad name.
Go ahead, plead your case, chap.
I blame myself because I can make one heck of a good pot of rice.
Yeah.
That rice is bomb.
Except I can't have any.
I'm making some tonight.
We'll see.
We'll see.
No, but seriously,
Seriously.
I feel like the conversation that with your significant other, spouse, dating, whatever, definitely you should figure out what they have them repeat what you said.
Sure. That is a good thing.
Like if you don't know if you're saying the words correctly, just say it and then turn around and say, okay, tell me what you heard. Like, just tell me what it is that you heard.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes what you said is not what they heard, or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, okay, but that's not even, I didn't even say
Didn't
that.
go over there.
But that's what they heard.
That's what they heard.
And so then you're like, well, okay, let's talk about this because this is how it was said. And also, like, that comes along with the whole like arguing thing too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like fighting fair is a big deal.
Big deal.
It's so important to know how to fight fair.
Sure. Yeah.
Making sure that you don't say words that you know are gonna hurt your spouse or your significant other.
Amen.
Like, don't tear them down more than they already feel.
I'm not your enemy.
Yeah, like we're partners.
We are
or
partners.
We're growing into partners.
Yeah,
we're trying to be
We're
partners.
merging.
Right.
We're blending. And speaking of blending, we have a business that's
tried
sponsoring
it.
this feed called Blended Harmony. You see that on the bottom, blendedharmony.net. Listen, I have 4 things on my table. One of them is a sunflower sunshine sugar scrub. Okay? Another one I have, listen, this Integrity Men's Body Butter will have your man smelling like Jehovah Jireh. Go ahead, because you know my arm is short. But that Integrity is good.
Integrity is good.
But one of my other favorites is the Coconut Love Body Butter.
This is my sis Jamela Gorey. She loves
that.
This one's her favorite too.
Yeah.
Coconut Love we did at the marriage retreat.
Mm-hmm.
And that was so fun.
Yeah.
It was one of the best sellers.
And we have other things on our website as well.
Yeah.
We have things for men, women.
This is the Manpower.
We have the Baby Boss Gloss.
Baby Boss Gloss dropped 2 weeks ago.
What flavors do we have for Baby Boss? Baby Boss Gloss?
Cookies and cream, root beer,
yellow,
and bubble gum, of course.
Bubble gum.
Also, tomorrow,
Mañana.
6:30.
6:30.
You guys, I'm jumping on at 6:30.
You better get on.
And then I'm dropping the new Boss Gloss flavor tomorrow.
I feel like giving something away.
You do? What are you going to give away?
So after this live tonight, I'm going to put something up. Keep me accountable. If you go to our website tonight, after this live, and you put in the discount code CHAT, that's it. Just the word CHAT as the discount code. I'm going to give you 15% off of your purchase.
Ooh.
15.
You're going to do a post?
I am.
Ooh.
15%. So now you can come to our store to pick that up for free.
Mm-hmm.
That is a free option. There is an option for you to get it delivered to you by us. That is not free.
Hey, Wendy.
That option is on the website, or you can pay for shipping.
Right.
Either way, Tonight after this live, if you put the word chat in the discount field, I'm going to give you 15% off tonight because I'm feeling generous, and that's my business because we are the CEOs.
Come on, CEO.
And the O and the O. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that brief interruption.
Now, back to what you were saying. I feel that we're going to wrap this up here in about 42 seconds.
I have more. There's more.
But love, the Bible says love is patient.
Love is patient.
So my communication with you has to be patient.
And kind.
And kind.
Yeah.
Right? Just because I say doesn't mean that you heard.
Yeah.
Love is an action, and it has to be absorbed into our minds, our hearts, to be able to deliver that in multiple ways. Go ahead, baby.
I was just going to say a couple of things that were on here.
Talk.
Monique, you're right. Iron sharpens iron. That's why communication is so necessary, right? Like, in order for us to keep growing together,
sure.
In order for you to be stronger and me to be stronger,
right.
We have to have the communication in order for us to learn each other. Why? Because we're forever evolving, right?
Daily.
As a couple, as individuals, we're forever evolving. So things aren't going to always look the same.
Mm-hmm.
Our conversations aren't always going to look the same.
No.
Heidi said, I skipped Erica. Erica said the argument is the enemy, not each other. And sometimes I could disagree with that because sometimes it is me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not listening, or I don't hear you, or I don't want to.
You know what it could be?
What?
I want to be right so bad.
Yeah.
That I'm not willing to even hear
what
position.
You have to say. Yeah.
Like, we can both be right.
Yeah.
It can be blue and purple.
Yeah.
And it can both be right, or we can both be wrong.
Right.
But so many people get stuck in that.
Yeah.
And I'm right.
Right.
I want to be validated.
Right.
I'm wounded.
Yeah.
But honestly, if I decrease, we can get on the same level.
Yeah.
And find out what we're really trying to say.
Yeah. Heidi said, yes, how you say things gets me in trouble because I joke all the time, but I mean no harm. Now, listen, I'm just going to speak from personal experience, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When we first started dating,
yes,
I used to joke around too a lot with my husband, so much that it would offend him and I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
I would just be like, I was used to dealing with one type of person.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Wow.
Go ahead. Finish it. I was just.
I don't want to.
Boom.
And then, the conversation shifted. I had to shift. Like, I had to shift how I talked with him, the conversations that we had, all of the things, because it was no longer what it used to be.
It wasn't Bone Thugs. I was literally Ruben Studdard.
You were.
I wasn't Biggie Smalls. I was Ruben Studdard.
You were Ruben Studdard. But then he's mad when I call him Leon Timbo.
I don't get mad. I don't get mad at all. I think he's a great guy.
He is.
An amazing artist.
Uh-huh.
He's a good person. I met him. He's nice.
He is.
I love his music, his ministry, his business.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not mad at all. Like, I gas it up because it's funny. But go ahead, girl.
I'll be scrolling and listening to his music, and I'm just listening. And he's like, oh, who you over there listening to? And I'm like, never mind. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to listen to it while you watch me.
I'm over here like, what you listening to? So you listen to Leon again.
Let's see. Melissa said, I think once you realize that we need to be mindful, once you realize that we need to be mindful of our delivery, it makes a big difference to your partner. Absolutely. Like how you deliver. Yeah, how you deliver the message is a big deal.
She hurt my little feelings. I was all, but what I did though, I could have gotten real mannish. You don't know who you talking to. You know.
And then I would have got real managed too, and he would have been like, I can't with this chick.
I would have laughed. I love her. That's why I married you in the parking lot. No, but I simply had a very simple conversation. Yeah. Like I just said, you don't have to talk to me like that.
Yeah, it was like he was just like, you don't have to talk to me like that. I don't require that.
And I said, this isn't that.
And I was like, ooh, I think I like him.
But we can go get these tacos too. So get your shoes.
Okay. Where's my shoes at? I'm gonna go.
Man, some tacos would be so nice right now.
Speaking of tacos,
Yeah.
Sis Stephanie, the Harper family.
Oh. Ooh. They did that. That anyway. Let's not get sidetracked because we got about 4 more minutes and I'm going to bed.
We have 6, exactly 6.
I have 4.
You have 6. I have like 9.
3.
Anyway,
but yes, very good. Delivery is important.
It is. It's
because my words have value, because they're valuable. I should put them in the right box, in the right container, with the right wrapping paper and the ribbon to deliver it, not just drop kick it at the door and throw it through the window in a paper bag. People communicate like that, and it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy because they're not thinking about the words they're saying.
You know what my problem is? I think about what I'm going to say for like ever.
Girl, yeah.
And then I start the conversation halfway through
Not half.
the finishing of
the conversation is a 42 chapter book. She starts on chapter 38. And it expects me to know
catch up.
What chapter one?
Catch up.
What do you what? What?
I just want him to catch up.
And I just like
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me ask the Holy Ghost what's going on, because I don't know what she's talking about.
Communication. That's what it's about.
And so yeah. Love, exciting and new.
You better sing, chap.
Come aboard. We're expecting you.
I know y'all heard that.
I'm so sleepy.
Somebody better put.
Anyway, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Monique said effective communication is needed in all relationships.
Oh.
That's true, because with your children, I have aging parents, so I have to remember that sometimes they're similar to my adult child, and I have to
breathe.
Yeah, there's a lot of breathing and a lot of processing, and sometimes I just want to tell them how to do things, not to be controlling,
right?
But for them to just get them done timely, easier. They don't want it. They want to do it themselves.
And that's okay.
That is okay. I've accepted that in the last 2.5 years of life, is just accepting the fact that people are going to be people and I need to let them people.
But let's not forget, in effective communication, it is words, what you hear, your expressions.
Oh, yeah.
Your body language.
Yeah.
Effectively communicating with someone in any relationship needs to be handled with care, with intentional thought. Like, I want to communicate with you.
Yeah.
I think that's a very intimate word. If you look at it as an intimate word, you may treat it differently in your home, with your friends, spouse, partners.
That's true.
Whatever. But if I want to communicate with you means I want to be intimate with you.
Yeah.
Because the words have that ability to reach your heart.
Right. It just means something different.
It does.
Because my face, I try to hide my face.
Me too. That's why I stay in the house.
I'm working on it.
My forehead tells it all. Like,
yes.
Like, I wish I could just tell my forehead to shut up.
Sometimes I do too.
I'm like, stop.
I wish I could tell your forehead to shut up sometimes too. But then my face, like.
Yeah. But here's a word of advice for you. Go to rehearsal.
What?
Right. I told you. You old people say things that don't make no sense.
You see what I mean? I'm like.
Go to rehearsal. What I mean is, and you said it already, you think about what you say, what you want to say before you say it.
Sure.
I rehearse the conversation. Okay, so I know my wife. I've known her for a few years. If I say it this way, she might kick me in the kneecap.
I am not physically abusive to you. I'm not emotionally abusive to you.
Help.
I'm not mentally abusive to you.
Help.
I'm not spiritually abusive to you.
Help me. Send help. No, but I have to rehearse it because I want it to be right for your ears. And so, like, once I get it, like, okay, and I deliver it, cool. And if it's not, I'm like, man, I didn't go to practice today.
And I, on the other hand, shut up, Heidi, because look at it. He'll tell you all right here what he's feeling. You could sit and have a conversation and think the conversation's going great, and then you hit him with
I'm like,
and then you're like, well, wait a minute. Now I don't know if the conversation was good or not.
I just got to think happy thoughts like,
Viren's blank face.
oh,
He's the only one that I know who can be blank for longer than 30 seconds straight. Like, see, even when I laugh, he doesn't laugh. Oh, I think it's funny because I know. I know my husband well enough to know that his straight face, he is just on his way to bed most of the time.
I'm gonna give you straight face and Dora blinks.
The door
I'm
blinks.
just gonna blink and look at you.
Gosh, that's so exhausting. Blinks and stares.
Well, you know what? It's been good. It's been real. Y'all make sure you go to my website, our website, blendedharmony.net. Y'all put in the word chat.
He give y'all 60 minutes exactly.
In the discount area for your checkout. I'm gonna give you 15 off.
15%.
Now it's gonna expire on Saturday. Okay? No? Be
Tomorrow.
more. Okay. You're gonna have tonight
Until 6:30 tomorrow.
Tomorrow. No. Right.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. 15. If you want it, come get it. If you don't, I'm fine with it. Because guess what? We gonna be all right. Y'all be good.
Look, and then he always throws me.
All right.
He leaves and I don't. I'm
All
still
right.
here, y'all, because I love y'all.
Wait a minute.
Not that you don't. I'm just saying.
No. Come here. I love you too. But you see all this? You know what this means? I gotta go to bed. I got me a young wife.
I'm not that much younger than you.
I'm 61. You're 27.
I wish I was 27 again.
Do you remember 27?
If I had 27 now,
I hated my 20s.
I love.
I hated
Where's Atari?
All of my 20s I hated.
Me and Tari.
I was a mess from 19 to 39. I was
Oh my gosh.
listen, two of them, 2 sets of 10. Big 10, boom. Trash.
I'm sorry.
I was trying. I was trying to figure it out. And then by the time I tried to figure it out, I was in something else. And then when that happened, I was still trying to figure it out. Well, I got to go to work now. I can't just go over here and do nothing. So I went and got a job and another job and 4 more jobs and had some kids. I'm like, whoo, there's 20 years of just
27 was great.
hot mess.
I was fine until the summer of, or maybe the fall of year 27.
Yeah.
Yeah. But seriously, if I was 27 now, if I knew what I knew then, what I know now, over.
But anyway, that's all I got for tonight.
Me too.
And I hope someone really takes that advice seriously. Y'all make sure to hit the share button.
Yeah.
Don't be selfish.
Okay. Gosh. Just share it with your friends.
Just share it. Just press that share button and let somebody watch it.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, go subscribe to our channel.
Yeah. It's on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and type in Chat with the Chapels.
Yeah, Chat with the
Chapel
Chapels.
Talk.
So fun.
We're going to have a podcast coming up really soon. See, we have all the technology. We have the things. We got a few more details to work out. And we're going to be on the Spotifys and the Apple Musics and all the things.
Can I be done?
Yeah.
Yeah, all these headphones.
You bought them.
It is still live, Margie. Hi. She's like, is
Margie.
it still live?
You know what? I'm going to give somebody some props. Can I? It's worth staying on another 2 minutes.
Look at him.
Let me tell y'all something.
And it's 4 minutes past. Y'all know. Angie.
Margie, and I know you're watching, you listen, I see you on here. You are an amazing person.
Girl.
There are some things that I have discerned that I'm like, wow, like God trusts certain people with certain things.
Yeah.
And there's certain things that people can do in certain atmospheres that immediately cause God to say, wow, that's my child.
Right.
And every time my sister prays, even if she's in the room praying, I feel it. I'm like, yeah. It's all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. I feel the same way about Tom and a lot of people in our church and in our circle. But shout out to you. Keep on doing what you're doing, but also don't forget to take some time to develop that and to let it evolve and turn that into something.
Yeah.
Like all of the ideas and things that you have within you, there's purpose in that. It's not for later. I think those ideas are for now. And maybe you just need to vet that with somebody. Maybe you need some other voices. And if we, the Chapels, can be available to you for anything, conversation-wise, business-wise, whatever it is, Margie.
Let us know, Margie. We got you, boo.
We got you. Also, if anybody here is watching, you need a job. Go to geico.com/careers. If you see something, send me a private message. I got something for you.
Yep.
Okay? You got anything else to say?
I got nothing.
Hey, we gone.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Love you guys.
All right.
See you tomorrow, 6:30.
6:30. Big drop. Put chat in the discount code. blendedharmony.what?
Net.
That's it. We're out. Bye.
From now until